So today is an extremely late recording weekly recap. I had to work Sunday, but that's bullshit. I still watched the movie, so stop making excuses. But as you can see, first day of the trading month, first trading day of the month, we had GJ absolutely floored to the ground. But before we do anything, let's just look at the monthly. You can see that we are descending. We did breach this low, but then we close back above that. So this is a pretty weak bearish candle, but we did this low was breached, which is very important. So could we see this 158.5 one more time? Yes, that is extremely likely. So you can see in the weekly that more clearly. We had this candle, the doji with this that tapped the support, finally breached to that support, tapped this support, and then bumped our heads back to the resistance here. That was the month pretty much. So this month, this week especially, what am I looking for? No doubt, I'm looking for 151.2, which we would likely get soon, and then I would like to see us come back to 153 and potentially break this. Actually, I don't know, or bump our heads against it one more time because I do feel that this is due for a structure change, and it is looking like it. The retracements are getting deeper, and with this pair, retracements are not something that are common. This has been, as you can see, a nice retracement, but we're still being stopped at this weekly level here. So, of course, we started out this week with a shooting star. Absolutely lovely. I am looking for 151.2 on this. First of all, in the 4 hour, you can see more clearly why that level. I do like that level there. This level does seem to be holding nicely, this 4 hour level here, and we do know why. You can see this has been where the money has been picked up from many times. I will still like to see the short beat just because I'm not going to trade against that. That's just not how I trade. And yeah, on gold, what we can see is that the pair was extremely indecisive to start the day. But of course, before we do that again, let's look at the monthly, and we can see that this month, although that looks pretty clean, bouncing off of this weekly level here, or we then look on the week, it was just a bunch of consolidation. After we had that push the first week of July, we continued bumping our heads as you can see. So which one will be the first to break? Personally, NFP will tell us that this week. We thought FOMC was going to give us the needed push, but then on Fridays, one of the members came up with a banger that gave the dollar some strength, of course, just at the right time. Of course, we prevented us from breaking that 1830 handle, so we are stuck in a mild range, but it is a very lucrative range that we can take some money from. What I like about this is we breached this low here, close below this. This is a doji, and if we can see some kind of support being taken out here to take this lower or even to take it higher, we will see. I do like that we breached this low, but I don't like to take this. I would like to take this higher because the US yield actually fell off a level that's it's been holding on just like kind of like this for days now. At least I've been looking at that, wondering when it was going to break, and I wonder why that broke actually fundamentally. But yeah, that is my thought on this. Excuse me. On the monthly for GU, pretty much the same story with. the pat with GJ, but this is actually looks so aesthetically better. This does have a better the doji still the same, but alpha support, and this they closed bullish. Now we did bump our heads against that resistance there, but nothing too crazy. I love the way these 3 weeks ended. After the first week was a bit, bullish, had a bit of disappointment there. Took out those lows, took out these lows, but then closed crazily back above that daily level. Bounce off of this weekly level straight back to that weekly level. So we are essentially traded from level to level, and as you can see now, we are stuck on one of our minor 4 hour levels. Could this be a nice retest to take this higher? Maybe, but looking at this, I do not like to trade against that, as you guys know. So if that is what it is, I will not be taking that trade. If we can breach below, maybe give us a deeper retracement, maybe something into 1.383 thereabout, or 1.38 deeper retracement, I would not mind that. If we can't get that, then there's no problem there. We'll take how we see it. And this week, just trade your plan, trust your system. Don't be married to your bias. There's this screenshot I took. Essentially, if you follow everything on this, you will be profitable. Don't create good. The reason why traders fail, they don't create good risk reward ratios. So do that. They have unrealistic expectations. They can't manage emotions. They don't do any research. They're undercapitalized. They don't backtest. They quit too early. They trade too big. They're undisciplined. They're arrogant. They're delusional, or they're egotistical. Stay away from those, and you'll be fine. Trust your system and trade your plan. Have a good week, guys, and enjoy the month. Start of a new week. 2 months left in this quarter. Let's get it.